They know everything. On January 1st, a new global framework for crypto asset reporting was activated. In this explainer, we're breaking it down.
So let's be clear. The window for early institutional positioning on this new regulatory framework is closing. This isn't some proposal for the future. It's a structural shift that's happening right now, and understanding it is absolutely key to navigating the new market.
And here's the critical data discrepancy. You see, while much of the retail market is focused on short-term price action, global regulatory bodies have already published the official data and timelines. So we're going to break down that official timeline so you can understand the new market structure for yourself.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Point number 1, the new reporting framework itself. What exactly is it and who's behind it?
It's called CARF, which stands for the Crypto Asset Reporting Framework, and it's an OECD standard. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, think of it as a standardized protocol for the automatic cross-border exchange of tax-relevant crypto asset information. Its whole purpose is to create a unified system for global financial transparency.
Now, the scale of this implementation is significant. We're not just talking about a handful of countries. We are looking at 48 major economies. That includes the US, the UK, and most of the EU that have already committed to adopting this framework. This isn't a regional policy. It's a coordinated global shift in market structure.
Look, institutional updates like this move fast, and the market implications can be immediate. To get this research before the market fully prices it in, you'll want to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. All right, let's move to point number 2 and see how this all builds together. The 2027 data exchange. The timeline here is absolutely critical. The structure of this rollout is key. Mandatory data collection began on January 1st, 2026. This means that for the entirety of this year, crypto asset service providers are required to compile user data. But, and here's the important part, the first international exchange of that data doesn't happen until early 2027. That lag is a crucial detail.
So what kind of data are we talking about? Well, the framework is very specific. It mandates the collection of personal identifiers, things like your full name, address, and tax ID number, but also crypto-specific data. That includes wallet addresses involved in transactions and the gross proceeds from those transactions. This all works to create a comprehensive financial profile that can be shared across jurisdictions.
Video production takes time, but the market doesn't wait. For immediate updates on these kinds of regulatory shifts, you can join the Telegram newsfeed. We post the raw documents and data as soon as they're available.
And this leads us to our final and most strategic point. Point number 3, the self-custody exemption. Because buried inside the framework's dense text lies a critical distinction.
Here's how it breaks down. The framework's reporting requirements apply to custodial asset service providers, or CASPs, so think exchanges and brokers. However, the framework explicitly exempts true self-custody. This one distinction is the absolute key to strategic positioning in this new regulatory environment. And this illustrates the point perfectly, directly from the official OECD documentation. It says, quote, "The definition of crypto asset service provider excludes persons that solely provide services of non-custodial wallets." It's a deliberate and clearly defined boundary within the regulation. So the bottom line is this: if you don't hold your keys, you fall under the reporting framework. If you do, you currently fall outside of its scope.
So, given this new regulatory framework and its really clear distinction between custodial and non-custodial assets, a critical question arises for any serious investor. Which assets are structurally designed for optimal positioning in this new era of surveillance? I analyzed the assets built for this new reality, like privacy-focused protocols, in this video right here.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.